Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hey, Jude. So, guess what is happening in the next next week, Garden?
I don't know.
Sam is starting college.
Oh my god.
Oh god. The fuck?
That's scary.
That's mental to think that he was a baby when we were raiding. That's a long time ago, you know. Wow. Yeah, it's mental, isn't it?
It's pretty nuts.
Okay, so let's do a little introduction. So you both live in a town called Chapter, which is like the main hub of humanity, one of the main hubs of humanity in the world. Hang on, I can share this with you for reading in your own time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you don't have to read that now. Yeah, so you're in Chapter. Marco is like he goes around doing whatever jobs Marco does, and Blueberry helps with manual labour and stuff because he's very, 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 very strong.
Pick up a house strong.
Very, very strong, yeah.
Except when I roll ones.
Yeah. You were trying to masturbate and your balls fell off.
Do you need a hand with that?
No. I can't respond because I can't talk. I'm mute.
Oh.
Yeah, Blueberry's mute, yeah.
All he does is go, when he breathes, sometimes he'll go.
That's going to be good for a two-player session. Talk.
I did that on purpose. I remember because I was like, I don't want to be the leader. I was like, let me be deliberately not the leader. I'm not important.
No one's a leader.
2139, you're 47 of the after.
So,
Okay, so what we do?
yeah, so you work in the town. The humans kind of accept you for who you are. You're not trouble or anything. They've kind of accepted stuff, you know. I mean, your race, the Scabs, are like a highly evolving, super fast evolving creatures, and Helots are generally peaceful and kind. So, yeah, so you get on with the humans and other non-humans, and so. You've been called to the Elder Council. They need some help with something. They realise you might be able to help. And also because there's not really anyone else to help, because you're the only two player characters in the world at the moment.
So they're a bit stuck.
Yeah, so unfortunately, it doesn't matter how shit you are, you've been stuck with this job. Yeah, well, fuck it. Exactly. That's exactly right. Yeah. So a guy called Edward Hamilton contacts you and asks you if you can help him find his missing daughter. Her name is Alex. Yeah. He said we went out a little while ago, and we came back, and then I had to go out. I had to leave Chapter for a few days, or for nearly a week, and when I came back, she wasn't in our house. She's left a note saying everything's fine, don't worry, but I can't help but worry. She's been acting strangely the last few weeks, quiet and lacking in attention. It's now obvious that something has been bothering her. So her camping equipment is missing. So I hope she went voluntarily, but unfortunately, that's all I can tell you.
So you want us to find your Alex? Yes.
Yes, my daughter Alex. Yeah.
Oh well, we can do that. We can do that. We can be friends. We can find your Alex, then we will be friends.
Excellent. Good news. So do you want to? Do you need to have any like you need to like look for any clues?
Well, where might have your Alex gone?
I don't know. I know she took her camping equipment. Well, that's gone. So either she took it or someone took it for her. But
So she likes camping, yes?
well, everyone likes camping, really. But
No. The bugs, the nastiness, the sleeping on the floors. No, not good.
well, I suppose some of these bugs are nasty.
But maybe she liked camping with you. Where did you like to go camping with her?
Well, we camped when we had to, but I don't really like camping in the woods. That's the usual place. I can tell you that a few weeks ago we did find a box. And
what was in this box?
Well, it was like an old box, like an alien artifact. But we couldn't figure out what it was for. Yeah, it was I think we tried to open it to see what was inside it, and we couldn't open it. But that box has gone missing.
Oh. And where did you find this box?
We were out going through some old ruins, looking for stuff. That's what me and Alex do. We go looking through the old ruins, trying to find stuff that's useful for humans now. We try and avoid the really dangerous places, but sometimes you can't help it.
So, would looking in this box place be a good place to start?
No, because that's too far away. I just want to find out what happened to Alex. She's got the box with her, so.
Huh. But where might Alex go?
I don't know. Do you want to look around? Do you want to look around her room, see if there's anything in there, any clues you might think of that I can't think of? Because I'm a bit frustrated at the moment.
She doesn't have favourite places she might go. Okay, we will look. We will seek.
I'm assuming she's somewhere in town, but in Chapter. But
shows she doesn't have favourite places in town she might go. Friends, that kind of thing.
Not really. No, she doesn't seem. No, not really. No, we keep ourselves to ourselves mostly.
Huh. So you find Alex. Alex has nowhere to go. Got it. Okay, we search. Mother will bring her home safe.
Yeah, well, maybe she's looking for someone to help her open the box because the box has gone missing. So maybe she took the box with her and she's trying to open it because we couldn't open it.
Magical box.
Magical box.
Well, we will start looking at her room and then find your friend.
This is daughter.
Your friend-daughter.
Friend-daughter, yeah. Okay, well, he says okay, and he shows you to her room. It's a pretty pretty plain room. This is the bed and like a cabinet for, or not a cabinet, like a box.
I will start looking through this thing like I don't even care.
Or are you just going to start turning it upside down, eh?
Yep. Ooh.
Ooh.
A pony with a horn on the front. Nope. No good.
She's got a wooden frame bed, a set of drawers, a trunk of tablets and winter clothes, and a small writing desk. Make a notice roll, please. Who are you looking, Blueberry, or just scared?
Blueberry is just kind of wandering around. I think Blueberry's going to try and sit at the writing desk. This 8-foot tall, massive, hulking being is going to try and sit at this little tiny desk. Just going to sit down.
Yeah, notice roll in, Marco.
All right. Oh, good.
2 critical failures on that die roll, Tabby. Sure. Whew.
I'm gonna Benny that shit because I'm not taking that.
That's better. Yeah. Okay. You can spend enough time doing it. Yeah. So you first of all you're searching around a desk and you get a splinter and it goes right in your arm and it fucks you up for about half an hour, because you get like a inch-long splinter stuck in your hand. Searching around. Hang on, I'll give you the Benny back. Have I dealt out adventure cards? Let's do that as well. Boom. Okay. Right, because you get 2 adventure cards. But okay, so after you pull the splinter out, you find a loose slat of wood in the wall next to the bed. Inside the cavity, you find a small collection of letters.
Oh. We will read the letters.
The letters seem to be between Alex and another person called Jess. Jess is a daughter of one of the managers of the Black Gold Trading Company.
Mm-hmm.
And she lives in Black Gold Station. And they seem to have developed a strong emotional bond, despite the distance between them in these letters. So it's kind of whether it's romantic or otherwise, they seem to be good friends.
I'll wander up to Alex's dad. So, your friend daughter Alex.
I like the way you're getting into character.
Has friend Jess, yes?
Not that I know of.
Who is Jess?
I don't know. Who is Jess?
She writes many words of much love.
Oh, you got the letters in your hand, have you?
Yeah, just sort of fanning them out in my hands.
Can I have a look?
Of course. She is your friend daughter.
He kind of reads them and kind of like his eyes widen a little bit, and he's like, never mentioned Jess to me. Oh, I know they met a while ago, but they'd been pen pals.
So you know where this friend Jess is. Maybe we could go look there.
Well, she's at Black Gold Station, which is several days' journey from here.
Oh. How would we travel?
Well, unfortunately, it's all on foot at the moment. We're all,
Marco looks a bit crestfallen. Ugh, long walk. Very well.
Do we go and ask around town, see if anyone has helped Alex leave town?
That might be a shorter walk. Let us go. We will look. Come, friend Blueberry.
Blueberry like stands up from this little tiny chair. He's like,
the chair stuck to his ass because he stood up and he was too wide for it.
he doesn't even notice it. He just starts shuffling off in this tiny little room to the door, following Marco. As he tries to duck through the door, chair gets caught on the door frame and pops off.
Yeah. So what are you going to do? You going to ask around town, or are you going to go straight for the?
No, we'll go ask. So where would people come into town from where Jess had come from? Like Jess's people, where would they go?
Well, there's lots of places in town. It's kind of like this is like a hub, even though it's very small.
Yeah, but if it's like, I don't know, if they're from, I don't know, fucking Leicester, where would that group congregate?
Oh, they would be bringing stuff to sell. So they'd be around the marketplace, probably.
What would be the pub that they all go to? That kind of thing.
Yeah, okay. Near the market, there's a few drinking holes there. They might go there. So is that where you're going to go?
Yeah.
Drinking holes.
Okay, so you've got two ways of doing a networking. You can either do it by talking to people nicely or by knocking heads.
I don't think Blueberry has to knock heads. I mean, look at this dude. He's fucking massive. It's like the Hulk, for fucking sakes. He's a purple and blue Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, you're not a unique blue and purple Hulk.
He is here. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
No.
What's the town called that they're from again?
Chapter. This town is called Chapter. The town where Jess is from is called Black Gold Station,
Okay.
which is basically oil. Black gold is oil.
Okay. We shall walk into a tavern where we think maybe tavern, pub, whatever, bar, that we think maybe this is where black gold people would show up, like near where black gold folk are selling their wares.
And you're going to do any right? So you're going to try and talk to people and find out what's what. Find out if they've heard about Alex, her friend Jess.
No, I'm going to walk into the middle of the bar. I'm going to hold up a letter and say, "We are looking for friend Jess. She is from the Black Gold Land. I would appreciate any help from our friends here."
Did you just call everyone friend?
Yes.
Yeah. He's a friendly character. Are you going to He's got into the race. It's good. Actually, I'm going to give you a Benny just for that role playing, dude.
Anyone?
Yeah. So, are you going to throw some money in there, or is it just a normal?
Anyone. I'm going to look around. Is anyone looking?
Okay, make a persuasion roll.
I don't even have a fucking persuasion roll. Hang on.
I think everyone's got persuasion. Oh no, you don't have persuasion. No, you got survival instead. Make a do instead of persuasion. Yeah, no. In this setting, persuasion is replaced by survival. Yeah, do a survival roll. Yeah, just a simple one.
All right.
Okay. So yeah, so someone comes up to you and says, "Oh, yeah, I remember. I know Jess. She's like her dad is the boss. Yeah, one of the bosses at Black Gold Station. She was here with her friend the other day, Alex, and they were looking for some horses."
Horses?
Yeah.
Oh. Where would friends go looking for horses?
And he points over to it's about 200 or 300 yards away. You know where it is because you've been in this town. But he goes, they was over there. I think they ended up with a good horse and a bad horse. One of them on its last legs. But
that is unfortunate.
yeah, they seemed to be in a hurry to get out of town.
Why were they running?
I don't know what they were doing. They would seem to be wanting to get out of town fast.
Well, thank you, friend. The mother blesses you.
Thank you, young senior
All
man.
March
Can't tell
out.
with you scavs. Was that a Hannibal Lecter?
No, it's just Blueberry. Like sometimes when he breathes, he
Oh, that was Blueberry making the noise. All right.
March out of the tavern, pub, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a watering hole. That'll do, isn't it? We'll just call it a watering hole.
Come, Blueberry. We need to look for other people.
Blueberry just lumbers out, arms dragging below the knees.
And I shall walk up to the horse station.
Yeah, the stables, as they're called. Yeah.
Horse station.
Horse station. Yeah, yeah. Marco's good. Yeah. There's an old guy there, slightly bald, one eye. Looks like he used to be a big guy, but now he's a bit shriveled and old and grey haired. Can I help you?
Hello, shrivel friend.
You can call me Drackard.
Kill him.
Blueberry holds up the chain with the rock dangling from it. Mm-hmm.
We are looking for some young friends of ours. Well, friends of friends, maybe. Maybe you can help us.
Maybe. What can I help you with?
Well, there was one from the Black Gold and a local girl called Alex. Perhaps you've met them before.
Ah, yes, I remember. A few days ago. Yes. Yes, I sold them my last 2 horses, basically. They seem to be in urgent need to get out of town. I don't know why they didn't. They were just like, and they took a fairly reasonable horse and then an old nag.
Did they look scared? Hurried? How did they look?
I don't know. They didn't look very well. I mean, Jess looked okay, but Alex looked a bit ill, and she kept hugging this cloth to her. It looked like it had a box inside.
Did they say where they were going with your horses?
No.
So they bought the horses. You don't expect them back?
Well, hopefully they'll bring them back, and then we can sell them on to someone else. We do things right here.
But they didn't say where they were going.
The horses, that is. No, they didn't say where they were going, no. But I couldn't think they'd be going too far. It's very dangerous out there, as you know.
So you have no more horses you could lend us to follow them, to get your horses back?
No, not really. I mean, we've got one horse, and I don't think it would take both of you.
I don't think it would take one of us.
No, probably not. So you'd have to go on foot.
People keep saying that.
Yes, until we figure out how to make hovercraft, or get nice horses.
Well, Blueberry, looks like we might be walking. Could be a long walk. How long is it of a walk to Well, we don't know where they're going really, but we
Well,
assume.
you know where Black Gold Station is, so it's going to
Yeah,
take.
I was going to say we don't know they're necessarily going there, but we assume they're going.
Well, yeah, assuming they're going there, it's going to take 2 to 3 days to get there.
Well, we should find some supplies.
Good idea. Yeah, get some supplies.
And
what about any kind of camping gear?
I don't even know what's in my inventory. Yeah.
I have a canteen. I have a blanket.
Yeah.
I have 10 trail rations.
Yep.
I got beer, wine, whiskey, homemade.
Kind of similar, to be honest. I'm absolutely zero.
You've got so you've got 5 meals. Yeah, Marco's got 5 days worth of food and drink. I don't know what Blueberry's got. What Blueberry got?
10 trail rations. And booze.
Oh, you got 1 trail rations, which is 5 meals for 1 week. Yeah.
Oh.
Weight is 10.
Well, whatever. Whatever.
All right, so you've got canteen, you've got fire starting kit, backpack, you've got some whiskey.
So we're good.
Yeah, you got 5. Yeah, it shouldn't take you more than, well, you're thinking 2 or 3 days to get there, not 5 days. So.
And we're just kill animals if we need food.
All right, we'll head off.
That's right.
Let me find you a map. Look at that. Map of chapter. This doesn't really help you at all, but there's a map of chapter.
We're leaving chapter.
Well, I guess when we get to the gates, we'll ask if they've seen 2 young ladies on horseback leaving the town. Just to make sure we're vaguely heading out on the right road.
Yeah, make sure you go in the right direction. When you get to the outskirts of the town and ask, they say, yeah, I think so. A couple of days ago, Alex and Jess left. And they were heading in. I'm trying to find the map. Where the fuck is the map? I can't find the map. There is a map. Maybe it's in the GM guide, not the player's guide.
Oh dear. You're a guide.
Ah, yeah, there it is. Right, okay. I'm going to share you this map just so you get an idea of what's going on, but you can see where you are and where chapter is. That's what this area is called, Wind River. You see it?
I see a map. I'm just looking for chapter. All right. So which direction are we heading? North, south, east, west?
Towards Black Gold Station.
Oh, yeah. I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're up in the mountains, which was a safe spot. Because, chapter is basically a lot of underground, like a nuclear bunker. It's that kind of thing. The people underground survived, and they started coming out of ground once the aliens fecked off. Yeah.
I don't think they went to Black Gold Station. I think they went to the wreck.
Yes, they went a completely different direction from all the clues. Yes, you get to Black Gold Station and find everyone's dead.
Probably, but we'll go there anyway.
Right. Okay. So, yes, it's freezing cold. The weather's pretty harsh, but you're equipped for it. You survived these kind of journeys before. It's very, very treacherous terrain. It's windy and cold and raining and all that. And you go through your first day, knock off a day's supplies off your inventory to edit it. Yeah, the first day is pretty boring and nothing happens. Yeah, I think we've done this before, Devin.
Yeah, we have with Chandri.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
And there's a storm at some point.
There might be a storm, but it could be on the second day. You notice a traveller wandering nearby. He seems weary and is barely holding himself upright. Broken tree branch.
Kill him.
Hell, friend.
He looks over and barely acknowledges you, but he kind of nods. Hello. He looks really knackered. Not very well.
Is he going the opposite direction to us? Or
He looks like he's going back to chapter.
You are but a day's travel from chapter.
Oh, good. Not feeling very well.
Does he have any signs of like radiation poisoning or anything?
He's glowing like a no. What signs are there for radiation poisoning?
Spots on the flesh, burnt open sores, discoloration, glazed eyeballs, discolored tongue.
He doesn't look very well. He goes, I'm a hunter, but I've got to get back to town. I'm not fit at all.
Well, friend, we would offer to help, but we have to go this way. You're going that way.
Why do you have to go that way?
We are looking for friends.
I saw a few friends. Who were they? Who are these friends you're looking for?
Couple of girls.
Alex?
Horseback. Yes, friend Alex.
I traded with them. I gave them some meat from my hunt.
The meat that's got you now sickly.
And we gave them the meat.
Exactly.
They were looking for food, and I had enough there, so I gave them some.
Well, that was very nice of you.
We have to look after each other now in this world, don't we?
Indeed. And they were heading to Black Gold Station, yes?
They were going in that direction.
We are on the right path. I'm saying this to Blueberry.
Yeah, have you got any supplies I could borrow off you? I don't seem to be feeling very well, and my food isn't.
So you gave them your food, but
I
you
expected to be back in town yesterday, but I'm just not feeling very well. Got a fever.
Oh.
Normally I would be back in town after just a day or two, but it's taken me 3 days to get back.
Oh my.
Well, if we go back, we can't find our friends.
Do you have any? Can you spare me a day's rations?
How many more?
Looks confused.
How many more days do we think we got to go
there? Well, 2 or 3 at most.
I only got 2 more days rations, so
You should have.
Blueberry
You
has
should have
more, but
5, so
Blueberry
you should be
doesn't
down to
understand.
4 if you give him.
Oh, because it started on 3 for me out of 5.
Oh, did it? It should have started on 5 out of 5. Sorry.
Okay, so I'll be down to 4. I can spare a day worth of food.
Thank you, kind one. And he takes the food and sits down and starts eating it.
Well, enjoy the food, and I wish you well, traveller.
Thank you. I wish you well as well. Hopefully, find Alex soon.
I'm sure we will.
I think I spoke to them
I'm
2 days ago.
gonna pull the goggles I've just noticed I've got in my inventory down over my eyes, and then march on, purpose.
Blueberry trails behind, dragging the stone tied to a chain.
It's not even dragging for you. It's nothing. Doesn't weigh anything.
Well, he's just dragging it though. That's all. Instead of like carrying it over his shoulder or anything. Just leaving a nice trail in the dirt.
Okay, on the 3rd day
Of Christmas.
the 3rd day of Christmas, my chicken followed through. You notice a grizzly bear seems to be searching for food. The bear's fur is missing in several places, and it shows signs of severe starvation.
Yeah, we're going to be the sign of food.
Yeah, so you can either try and drive it off, or you can try and give it some food.
Smash it with a rock.
I will leave it to my steam friend Blueberry
To make food out of it.
What are you gonna do?
Blueberry purses his lips and then licks them. Is that tasty?
Yeah, so what are you gonna do with the bear?
Blueberry's ready to kill it.
I mean, we could try and just skirt around it, but if you want to hit it with a rock, I mean, go for it.
Bash its head in. Bash its head in.
All right, I will leave
Blueberry's thought process is other wary travelers, such as the person we passed not a few hours past, could run into this bear. So we're just making it safe.
I will leave it to my rock swinging friend to make the decision.
My rock swinging friend. Let me see if I've got a map.
And I shall be back in a second. I'm just AFK.
Okay. If it's a map pack. Oh, what's that doing over there? There. Let's go here. Modules. Activation. Right. Right. No, it's definitely not ruins, so it's not a waterfall. The green mist. Ooh. Cave. Let's go for Forest Lake, that'll do. Yeah, only a quick map.
I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm just going to give you a small cross-sectional map. Doesn't matter. You're still in the mountains. Little line of sight trick. Snap to grid, token log on, grid shape. Make it circular. Dushka booshka booshka. Here you go, there's a map.
Is there?
Even though he looks like a polar bear, he's actually a grizzly bear, so he's not actually white.
Oh, really?
Oh, and the bear gets to go first. So what was he going to do? Your idea was to smash it with a rock, wasn't it?
Yeah, I want to beat it to death. Ah, that toughness. Look at that.
Oof.
Lucky my parry is higher and my toughness is very close. Cross section this. Marco probably wants to play guitar a little further away from the bear.
The bear comes shambling towards you.
Speedy bear.
Speedy bear. Yeah, he's hungry. He hasn't eaten for a while. Have a look at the stats of a bear. What's a bear got? He's got not a lot, apart from he can
Bite and claw.
and grapple. Right, okay. Obviously, normally, a bear would be big. But a helot is very, very big. You should. I mean, have you described a helot to a garden so he knows how big they are?
I mean, it is blue and purple with white speckled face, 8 foot tall, Incredible Hulk. I think that's pretty descriptive.
Okay.
Yeah. So the bear, I mean, to you it's huge, but to Blueberry it's like kind of like not very big at all. But it runs up to a Blueberry and tries to claw him.
To snack.
And entirely misses.
Ah,
He swipes a Blueberry and Blueberry's like. It seems in slow motion, but Blueberry just moves his head back. Bear misses. Like it's really weird. Marcos, you'll go.
step back
I'm
and shoot.
gonna run over here somewhere.
Bust that nut challenge.
And then Marco is screaming, "Unfriendly bear! Unfriendly bear!" And he's going to try and shoot it with his pistol. That's pretty much all he can do.
Hit.
You hit him.
I wasn't actually expecting that.
You going to bet it or are you going to accept that?
Well, I'll try and Benny it, but I don't think I'm going to do any better. Nope.
No, so you shoot it, but it doesn't seem to do much to this bear. It just carries on swinging at Marco. Oh, a blueberry. You'll go blueberry.
You mean Blueberry swings at the burr? Don't let me down.
Target him first.
I never target. I just drag and drop.
Oh, you drag and drop. You rolled a 5.
My God, I'm lucky though, so I get an extra bet.
Yeah, they leave you lots of birdies.
That's
that's
how
a
my big hit.
There you go, you hit him.
Now here's where it gets tough.
What is the toughness? Oh, toughness 10. Shit. Oh, look at that. Forget about that. Yeah, okay.
Fucking bash him forward. A big fucking rock just swings overhead and goes right on the bear's head. Permanent. The victim is bleeding out because its head was bashed in.
Yeah.
Blueberry drags the rock attached by the chain off of the head of the bear and then starts rolling it around in the grass nearby to wipe the blood off it.
Yeah, so Blueberry just smashed his brains out. Yeah, okay. He was a hungry bear. It would have only caused trouble unless you had food to feed it.
Trying to be nice to the travelers, that are nearby. You never know. Maybe that's why that guy lost his food. It was trying to fucking be nice to the very disgusting radiated bear.
Be nice to the bear.
Now the bear's gone.
Well.
Hey, we have more rations though.
Let's get some. I was gonna say, can we?
Only his head's bashed in. He's still got.
Oh yeah, I mean you can make rations out of bear flesh.
Can we take the bear skin to sell? Because I haven't got any money at all.
That's true. Nobody does. Neither of us. I think. Oh, I got $1. $1. I'd buy that for $1.
I have $0, so.
Yep, you're all skin. Yeah.
Good work, Blueberry. We'll take the bear skin. Sell the bear skin. We make money. We can eat when we get there.
Blueberry looks at you and then looks at the bear and then just looks at you and looks at the bear and shrugs and slurps.
Okay, I'll stuck it in your party sheet. You can try and sell it later. Yeah. That was you mullered that poor little bear, didn't you?
Aw. Could have had a bear pet. Sickly bear pet. I missed my wedding. And my birth of my 2 kids. Both of them.
Well, we'll take the bear skin and then I guess a bit of meat or whatever to eat and carry on.
Okay.
Keep calm and carry on.
Carry. The after. After another day's travelling, you approach Black Gold Station. Yeah. So you cut. Yeah. So it's like a whole town that's fortified. There's a 20-foot wall around it with watchtowers. You've approached. It's like
an armored
mid
barn.
in the afternoon. An armoured car?
Armored barn.
Yeah, I
If you
mean,
think of
pretty
like a
much everything's
farmhouse.
armoured and barns around here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, surrounded by a fence made of crumbled concrete and wooden braces and barbed wire. Main gate is guarded by a handful of black. I've been drinking wine. A handful of Black Gold Trading Company guards, and this 20-foot watchtower that keeps an eye out in all directions.
20 foot's not that tall. I could probably reach it if I reach upwards. Nah, I can probably only reach up to.
Yeah, but they can see you coming. That's the whole point.
14.
20 feet up in the air. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the Dwayne the Rock Johnson and shoulder dive through the leg of the watchtower and knock it down. No.
As you approach, one of the guards say, "Who goes there?"
I am Marco. Who are you, friend?
I am Jacob.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Hello, Marco. What do you want in our town?
Well, we're looking for a couple of friends,
And you have a bear pelt to sell.
and we have stuff to sell. It's been a long journey here. We've travelled from Chapter.
Wow. That is a perilous journey.
Yes, we got attacked by a bear. Hold up the bear pelt. We're going to sell this, hopefully.
Ah, you attacked a bear and killed it?
Well, I attacked a bear, he killed it. And I'll look at it.
Ah, interesting. He looks like a strong man.
Dewberry picks his nose.
Yes. Yes, the bear was quite worried. Didn't go well for him.
Okay, well, we must inspect your goods to make sure they're worthy of being allowed in, but come to the gate and someone will have a look.
Very well.
Reverted back to a posh English voice.
All
right, geezer, come downstairs, have a look at your goods, right? Let's have a look what you got.
We got this bear skin I just held up. I showed you.
Yeah, so so you got to actually show it to they've got to, yeah, he's up on a 20-foot tower. He tells you to approach the gate, and a couple of guys come out and have a look.
See, it's a bear skin. Looks like a bear, but with no bear in it. It's a hollow bear.
Well, okay, as you probably know, this guy starts talking to you, but it's not the guy at the guard tower, it's another guy. He goes, as you probably know, Black Gold has a first pick of any items you have for sale. So you give us this bear skin and the meat, and we will let you inside.
Well, but we only have the bear skin and the
Yeah,
meat.
but I know, but we'll take first pick, and that's all you have. So we'll have that. You can come inside the compound. I think that's a fair trade.
I tell you what, I'll pass it to my friend, and you take it off him.
A couple of guys on the towers have got machine guns. If you don't want to come in, you don't have to. Those are the rules. We get first pick on anything you.
But you don't want the first pick of the bear meat.
I wonder if they know of Alex and the other one.
Yeah.
Lisa. Is it Lisa? I don't remember.
Jess.
Ah, I see. You're trying to trade between the skin or the meat.
No, I was trying to tell you.
Well, okay.
We want to sell this because we came here.
This is fair. This is fair. Okay, we'll have the skin. You keep the meat.
What do I think is
Blueberry
worth?
holds his hand out, like expecting money in return.
What's probably worth more money?
Well,
I would guess the skin. But
Depends on the time of year.
yeah,
I was going to say,
it depends on the time of year. So you can get a good trade on that meat. There's quite a lot of bear meat there. It looks like you only smashed his brains out when you killed him. He nods at Blueberry and gives him a wink. Hello, Thrift.
Blueberry just kind of looks at him and shrugs. Doesn't know what the wink is for. With the two smarts, you know?
Well, have
Well,
you seen a couple? By the way, have you seen a couple of girls that came through here?
There was a couple of girls here the other day, but we didn't let them in because one of them was not very well. We don't want to get no diseases in here.
Oh. Where did you send them? They were on horseback, yes.
They went to Smokey's bar, and that was the last I saw them.
So you did let them in?
We didn't let them into the inner compound. We let them into the outer compound.
Blueberry looks at Marco.
Thrift says hello to everyone.
No, Thrift. No. Hell. Ooh. Hello, dear. I don't know what I'm saying.
No camera because it's too hot.
Well,
I'm t-shirtless. Not allowed to have nipples on a Twitch page.
So what do I think? Do I think I get more money for the bear skin or the?
I mean, it's pretty close either way because meat is always valuable, and so is the hide. So,
all right.
Could be that the guy that is trading with you is just looking after his own interests. He wants maybe his wife needs a new fur coat. But there's not much difference between the value either because you've got quite a lot of meat out of it as well.
Tell you what. How about we give you half the meat, friend? Then you and your lovely friend wife will eat well for a few days. And she would love that. I mean, you don't have to tell anyone.
Okay, give us a survival roll.
Me or him? Or both?
Well, Marco's doing the talking.
Oh, good. My roll sucks.
So he says, "Okay, that sounds like a reasonable deal. Okay. There's plenty of meat there. I don't really need a fur coat this time of year. Okay, yeah, deal.
Thank you, friend.
And he lets you in.
I will shake his hand for that, like sort of 5-10 seconds too long to say thank you. And then march off with Blueberry. We need to sell these things, Blueberry, before more people try to take them from us. Then we will have money. Then we can do things.
So once you get inside, you notice that it's all there's lots of temporary tents and a lot of scavenged items and goods. The only permanent building seems to be the outer compound. Well, in the outer compound is a Smokey's bar, some rentable warehouse space, and a few small structures.
Is there any sort of market stalls out here, or?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like the whole thing is pretty much a market stall. Yeah. Hello, Pantera.
Well, I think we sell these things, yes. So try and find something that's like a vendor, meat vendor, and also like a tanner or something like that, or a tailor. Either way.
Well, yeah, I don't think the tailor will be much into it. Maybe a shoe repairer.
Yeah.
Or a shoemaker. Yeah, well, shoe repairing. Yeah. Yes,
Who'd
there's
go
this
with
guy with a beard sitting there going, "What do you want, you fuckers?"
I have no idea who talked to any of them. But yes, we bring you fine leather, fine skin. We sell, yes.
Well, it's fine skin. It's not leather yet. We can make it into a fine leather. Looks like it's not even been very badly damaged.
Of course.
Just a blow to the head. Who did this?
My friend smashes skulls very precisely.
Looks like he does. I will give you $5 for the skin.
Is that a good price, Blueberry? I'll look at Blueberry.
Blueberry has no clue.
I'm not sure he thinks that's a good price. He looks confused.
$5 is a good price.
6.
4.
6, and Blueberry doesn't question you again.
I give you $7 for your skin.
Thank you, friend. I will smile generously.
Is that going in the party sheet or is that going in your thing?
Blueberry doesn't know shit about money.
Split it between us, I guess.
350. Give him 4 since I already have 1. So we have 4 and 4. Even trade.
Oh, hang on, I'll just stick in the party sheet $7 and just share it. Boom, done. Why is Blueberry's already got $1. What about the meat?
We could probably sell that. We could go and ask at a tavern. I guess we could maybe sell it there if they're selling food. Or we could sell it at a vendor.
Just go and check something.
Did we take anything of these people that we're searching for, Jess and Alex? Did we take anything of theirs?
Not yet, I don't think.
So I have nothing to curiously rub or pay too much attention to. Just so you know, we should probably be going.
Well,
since I can't talk,
just trying to get some money so we can actually live.
You might need it. Blueberry just kills bears for a living.
Blueberry's quite good at killing bears for a living.
Well, we'll go to we'll go to a nearby town because we might be able to sell that meat for meals and stuff.
Smokies sounds about right. Barter some meat for information, maybe.
Okay, so right, so you're still talking to this guy. Are you going to start asking questions?
Which guy are we still talking to?
Well, the cobbler guy, the one who bought the leather off you.
Oh. Well, we're looking for a Smokies to find some friends that were lost.
Okay, so
Smokies, is it?
In the chat window. I mean, Blueberry. I don't know if you want to do it by grunts and gestures, but if you do roll persuasion, / roll persuasion, you do an unskilled roll for persuasion.
I thought you said persuasion. All that is just survival.
Well, but you're unskilled persuasion. Yeah. I want to test, see what happens.
Is that? I don't know if that's how you spell it properly.
Yeah, so you come up as unskilled, yeah. So you roll a 0. Okay.
What am I doing?
/ roll persuasion. Ah, hang on. See, Kevin popped in and just said they swapped it for survival. Now, does that mean persuasion is not... Persuasion's gone, or persuasion...
You could also just roll the unskilled on the skill thing.
You can just do that, yeah. So it is unskilled then, yeah. Okay. So yeah, so I was right. It is unskilled. It's not a... Persuasion's gone.
Pantera, you're jealous. Pantera's jealous of that.
Right, thank you, sir. Yeah, so... Okay. You just... yeah. So after a little while of talking, you find out there was a... There was an incident at Smokey's Bar a couple of days ago.
An incident?
Yeah, something happened. I'm not sure what. Probably best go in and ask.
Well, we were going to go there anyway.
Well, that's good then. The bennies haven't flowed at all. No one is flowing bennies.
By the hand.
You know what? No one in chat has even said the bennies must flow once.
The bennies.
The players obviously these people in Twitch don't like you.
Well, they want to hear about.
They don't know us yet.
All right, Kevin only just got here. Rift just neglecting you. Rift doesn't know you.
No one knows.
Pink fluffy unicorns
no one knows the
dancing
trouble
on rainbows.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
Well, let's head off to
A GM bennies must flow. That sounds good.
Smokey's Black Gold Station Bar.
I give myself a benny as well. Thanks, Kevin. So you're going to go to the what's it called? I've forgotten what it's called now.
Smokey's Bar.
Smokey's Bar. You know better than me. You're in charge now. Just take over.
We go to Smokey's Bar. We talk to some people. We win. Game over. Otherwise, what also happens is...
So, Smokey's Bar is a large 2-story wooden building on the west side of the settlement. The front of the building is dominated by a huge painted sign that hangs over the main door. I mean, it's probably in that picture. The side door on the left rear side of the building is guarded by a vicious-looking dog and its handler. Are you going to go in?
Yes.
The Benny Hills flow with yakety sex. That's another Benny. I'm going to give you another lot of bennies there. I'm giving one for me as well for that. That's what Pantera said. Yeah, so yeah, you haven't got to go through the side door. The side door's got the guard dog and his handler.
Yeah, we're just walking through the front door.
Okay, so the bar can be described as anything but pleasant. 15 mismatched sets of tables and chairs are dotted around the room. The floor shows size of ooh. But it wasn't. Right. The floor shows signs of bloodstains. That's what I meant to say. The room at the rear of the building can be rented out as private meeting places for making drug deals and similar illicit trials. You wouldn't know that. While the first floor has a flourishing business in prostitution.
Nice.
Daddy-O would love this. Yeah, Wibble. A large tattooed man throws a badly beaten man to the ground as you approach the doors. He gives him one more swift kick before going back inside. 2 other men emerge from the bar soon afterwards, pick up their friend and carry him away.
This kind of place I love. They need to have a skill tree for edges so I can visually tell what goes to what. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, they do, and I made one. Hang on. Because Ikeel left it out of the game.
Well, in my head, I'm like, what can I build off of brawny and stuff, you know? Like, I want to be able to build something. Which, by the way, I don't see brawny under my, oh yeah, there it is, I'm just stupid. I'm pretty.
There is I've put a thing in modules called Swayed Hindrances, Edge, and Trait Summaries.
Marco screws up what passes for his face and says, Blueberry, I think we need to be careful. I'm not sure this place is too friendly.
Is it really?
Yes.
I shared it with you ages ago, Kieran.
Show the tree.
Onwards! And then march through the door.
It's not a tree, it's a proper summary. Look.
Through the door. Displaying no element of being careful whatsoever.
Where is it? I want to see it.
It's in the what do you want to, if you look in the modules, you'll find it. It's called Swayed. Just type Swayed Hindrance and you'll find it. Sorry, Kyle. Yeah. There's as you go inside, you see there's about 30 people, you know, standing around, along the bar with a bartender and a tattooed bouncer. People look at you as you come in, and then turn back to their drinks.
I was going to wave, but they've all turned away, so I won't.
Yeah, they're just like, they look up and then get back to their drinks. They're just like keeping themselves from.
I shall keep my beady eyes out for anything resembling an Alex or a Jess.
Okay, make a notice roll then.
I was afraid you'd say that. Yeah, 4, not so bad.
Well, that's a success. So 4's good. You don't notice, you don't see anyone who looks anything like Alex or Jess in the bar.
Jerks.
But you can make a networking roll, which is another persuasion or an unskilled roll. So try and see if you can find out anything about them or anything about the incident a few days ago. Yeah, I mean, I sent the thing to Akil ages ago, and he hasn't added it. But you think they would be in? They're in the book. They should be in the. Should be in the.
Hello, barkeeper friend.
Hello, little one.
Beam weirdly through what passes as a face, I think, for my portrait.
You do have a face, yes.
Little dog-like face, I think.
We are looking for.
You're iced tea from Tank Girl.
We're looking for friends.
You know what? Years totally unrelated. I met the people who published Tank Girl in Woking about 1990 something, 1997, 6, 95,
That's what you get.
97. It's an English comic, isn't it? Anyway, irrelevant. Go on. What are you saying, Colin?
We are looking for lost friends. We were hoping they might have walked into your nice drinking house here.
Who are these lost friends?
Jess, Alec.
Okay, so make a unskilled roll.
I have a -2 on my unskill roll.
Yeah, everyone's got a -2 on their unskilled roll, but that's the same as a persuasion roll since you haven't got the skill.
Oh no! We rolled a 2.
Yeah, I mean the other way of doing it is intimidation.
I wasn't intimidating with that. Kind of...
Yeah, no, you're not intimidating, but Blueberry might be. The guy goes, I don't know anything about that. Sorry. What are their names?
Yes, Alex.
Is Blueberry going to do anything?
Blueberry's just observing, trying to figure out what's going on. Because Blueberry is dumb as shit and doesn't talk.
Hey, but he's very big and scary looking.
I mean,
he can grunt at the right time in the conversation to help.
You could ask my big blue friend here. Hang on. Let me ask him for you. He doesn't like it when strangers ask.
Good use. Good use.
Blueberry, do you want this man to ask you if he's seen Alex or Jess?
Blueberry looks at you intently, trying to register what you're saying, and then just...
This man here, I'm going to point at him.
He looks over where you're pointing. He kind of looks through the man to see what's behind the person.
Oh, right, you don't even have intimidation as Blueberry, do you? Okay.
No.
That explains it. Okay, do a fighting roll instead as intimidation.
Why am I fighting?
You know what, you're just looking big and mean. Okay, so the barman looks up at Marco, and then looks very up at Blueberry, who's like huge, and goes. He kind of swallows and then goes. There was definitely an incident here the other day. Couple of girls, maybe matching your description. There was it looks like they upset Uncle Pete, and they got dragged out of the bar.
Who's Uncle Pete?
Ah, well, Uncle Pete is a very important man in areas. I don't like to say much, but Blueberry. It looks at Blueberry again and is like, whatever they did, they upset Uncle Pete, and then they were gone.
They were gone.
Do we have to find someone else to tell us who Uncle Pete is? I mean, I don't know if Blueberry would say much about it, but who is he? Come on, this is exciting.
Hang on, I've just got to locate who this person is. Hang on.
Kill him. Wait, what?
Kill him all. No.
Come on, Blueberry wants to know. Blueberry really wants to know who Uncle Pete is, and I know you know. I'm sure we'll be friends. Just tell us where to find him.
Okay, so he like leans forward towards you, Marco, and pulls you in and goes, brunette and a blonde. A couple of days ago, I saw them being bundled into a wagon. And that's all I know.
No.
Sure.
No, it's not. You'd know if you knew who Uncle Pete was, where Uncle Pete would take his friends. And I'm going to smile. Like one of those smiles that's way too wide for your face.
Both of you give me notice rolls.
Oh, God. Oh, thank God for Wild Die. Wild Die for the save.
You both did it, didn't you? Both got notice rolls, yeah.
Yep.
So while you're talking to the barman, you notice that there's a guy lingering nearby. The tall, thin man with a recently broken nose, watching you out the side of his eye.
Dick.
I'm going to cast a sideways glance, point at him, and yell, "Blueberry!"
Blueberry turns.
You've already noticed him. So
Yeah.
You both noticed him, yeah.
True. So I'm gonna break that guy's nose again. Is that what you're saying?
I want to know why he's so interested in our friends.
Blueberry turns and walks over, still dragging the stone attached to the chain. Now it's scratching the floor of this place. Just walks towards the busted nose
You
dude.
should definitely have picked intimidation, yeah.
Well, I had a limited number of points.
You did, yes.
Yes. And that's what
You know, they almost played
raises
Aki,
stuff, I
and
guess.
Aki has got like 4 advances or something in it. So lucky for me, they decided not to play
Yeah,
Aki
spirits based
because he would have been too powerful.
anyways.
He was on the system for some reason.
I'm going to saunter after the ball and chain.
Okay, so the guy looks
Scrap
at you
him.
and goes, "What do you want?"
I don't know. You seem to be paying a lot of attention, friend.
You should know that I am a very important man in this town, and you should not give me any.
Are we friends? And I'm going to
Yes,
look
we're
at him wide.
friends. Don't give any hat.
Okay. Okay, so we're friends with no hassle.
Yes, friends with no benefit.
Where are my friends Alex and Jess? And I'm going to look at him sort of sideways, cocking my head. Please tell me where my friends are. They're his friends too.
After a pause.
It's a dramatic pause, yeah. Got to dribble up this. Got to get this dribble off my chin.
I'm kind of doing the sideways head tilt smile at him. We're still friends.
Also, that slurping is an annoying habit. I love it.
I think you should all leave. And he looks around, and a couple of the people in the bar, about 4 or 5 people in the bar, kind of you can see them reaching inside their jackets, like they're getting ready to pull out weapons. Just no, don't cause me any trouble with it.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would I be able to throw the rock and chain? Like launch it like a bolo of sorts or projectile? I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just curious because there's a. Yeah.
Well, what would be in it for us if we just made this all quiet and go away?
Run! Blueberry's just following Marco's lead, so.
I mean, they might kill us. But do you think they could kill us before we killed you?
Yeah. Kevin just said run, and then Pantera says Jimmy Crew never runs.
We only run in one direction
Because
towards combat.
they don't die enough. That's what the problem is. I need to kill them more often.
I mean,
I have a toughness of 8. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's true.
Actually, is mine a 10?
The balls are showing thrift.
This can all be very peaceful, but I'd like to know if you think you could survive as well.
Okay, so we need to have some kind of role here. Can't do persuasion, so I'm going to again do survival.
Him or me?
Marco, because he's doing it all.
Alright.
You can do actually. You do a survival roll as well to see if you can give him a bonus score.
I can barely a thing.
Okay, so you get a +1, so that's a 5. So that's not a raise, but so Erasmus says he kind of looks around and gestures to the others to calm down a bit. They stop. They relax their hands, and he says, and again he leans in and goes, "Don't want to cause it. Could be dangerous. Like your friends have been taken to."
Is this a name that rings any bells? Or
Common knowledge rolls?
Oh no. My 4.
are you doing better than me?
Oh my god, how did I get a fucking raise on that fucker?
Somehow in your memory banks, Blueberry, you know that Finch Stalls is like a little lodge outside of this town.
Blueberry can't communicate that, so he's just nodding. He's just like slow nod. Yay, mute.
Yeah,
At least I can see. At least I can see.
You can see, but you can't talk.
I can't talk.
I'm not sure that is mute a racial trait, or is it just one you picked?
It's a major hindrance.
It's one
due
you
to
picked,
trauma
isn't it?
or birth, your character has lost the ability to speak. You can write messages to others when needed, use sign language, or some combination of visual communication. However, I'm also illiterate, so I can't write or read. I can sign my name and I know what a stop sign says. That's about it. I don't know shit about math.
Yeah, that's mental. Yeah, okay. So yeah, so it's really hard to communicate. But luckily,
which is
for you,
why
Marco's got a good imagination.
That's why he just like slobbers and has to like slurp up his drool. It was a terrible birth. He also his ability his bred to be slow of thought suffers a -2 to all smart scrolls.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. Here you go.
Why do you think I haven't
pennies
talked
must
at all?
flow, as Kevin said. Yeah, mute and illiterate. That's mental. That's like the worst.
Basically,
options
whoever
you have.
I'm with, I'm their attack dog. Marco is just basically, I'm a gun and he's pointing me. Y'all thought I was just asleep, but I'm just playing my character. I don't talk and I'm dumb.
So, well, so Erasmus says that basically, because he's obviously feeling a little bit intimidated by this huge blueberry. He goes, we found out that Jess is like her dad is like important in the black gold management. So we thought we'd hold her to ransom. Then before we could get her, she broke my nose. I don't want you to break my nose. Please don't break my nose, you guy.
No. He's not going to break your nose. If he
don't break my nose, please.
He's
already broken. It's like it hurts.
If I hit you, I break your skull. Come on. Oh wait, I can't say that.
I mean, I'm sort of going to peer past his head and say, the back of your the front of your face will be on the back of that pillar if he goes to break your nose.
Yeah, well, exactly my point. That's why I'm telling you what's going on. Now just leave me out of it. Don't want nothing to do with it anymore.
Oh, you're a good friend.
Thanks
Thank
very much, little man.
Little man.
Well, little man.
I know.
Don't mean that in a bad way. Don't get offended.
No, I just think he does.
Blueberry starts like.
Have you seen this,
putting his
Kevin?
hand,
Is
like,
this
at the
yours,
top of
Kevin?
his
This
head and measuring it over the top of Marco's head.
product.
Like,
Because look,
trying to see size measurements.
if
Because
they
he's
are
little
successful
and
a few
like,
minutes
oh,
later,
what?
Bo dug an A. What's this space here?
He isn't a friend.
What's this
I'm gonna
space here?
storm off.
That should be one paragraph, dude. Sort it out.
Blueberry lumbers after.
The inner compound. Bug
Let's
report.
go find
Bug
this,
report. The inner
this place they
compound.
mentioned.
Just doing a quick bug report on the inner compound.
Oh no, bug report.
Oh, I'm getting a Benny for finding a bug report. You lot are not getting a Benny. I'm getting a Benny.
You see, Blueberry, it's all about size. You're either too big or too small.
That's what she said.
Blueberry pulls his loin cloth torn pants out and looks down at his pants.
Actually, Kevin, there's a few bugs in this one.
No. That's not
similar to that when a paragraph breaks in the wrong place.
But I try be nice. I try call them friend. They call me small. They call you too big. It's not good.
All right, no more bug reports, Kevin. Don't worry. I won't give you any more bug reports. Just chill.
No, I can't talk.
Everybody is the perfect size. That's what I say.
Okay, so Erasmus gives you a bit general direction where where Finch's lodges. What are we gonna do? Yeah, see you later, Kevin. Cheers, mate.
Head off to Finch's lodge, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna do that one.
Do you want to leave it for a week? I don't know. We got 20 minutes left.
Well, we can get to the Finch Stills, which is where the who's that?
Who's that?
Oh, I have Chandri's token on the map.
See, told you.
Blow on the dice.
Okay, hang on. Finch Stills. Right, let's get your characters on the map. Yeah. This is the one we were going to play with Chandri, but yeah, what happened there? We change the grid to that. Boom. Act 4, the rescue. That's what act you're on now. You're on Act 4. You know that? Yeah.
Oh no.
Wow.
You know now that Alex and Jess are being held at a small holding a few hours away from the Black Gold Trading Settlement. The hold consists of 4 sheds containing a still each gathered around a central cabin. The guard stands at both front and back doors of the cabin, and another 2-man patrol circles the perimeter. Even at a distance, the PCs can see that 1 or 2 of the guards coughing.
Has the box got a plague in it?
I don't know. How would I know that? Oh.
You're the GM. You know everything.
Oh shit! Damn. Yeah.
So.
Well, we can leave it there
like,
if you want. We've got 20 minutes to go. Or you want to try and go in and finish the chapter?
I don't know. All I know is I'm glad I'm immune to toxicity and poisons.
Well, we're probably not going to finish it in 20 minutes, are we?
No,
depends on my die rolls.
Yeah, it depends on the dice rolls. But yeah, we can leave it there. You're outside the Finch Stills. Let me share the map. You get an idea of what you're looking at.
Oh my god, the map. The map. Share the map. Ooh, it's a map. I push the door in, kill everybody.
Have you guys played this before, though?
Sort of.
We started before, yeah.
I don't remember being on this map though, so.
Yeah, I think we got to this part before as well. We were going to do it before on Wednesdays as a game on Wednesday.
There's too many games.
Oh, then Michelle died.
Oh,
but it fucked. Yeah, we didn't want to do it, so yeah, it stopped. Yeah,
makes sense. I was gonna say I don't remember this part. I remember there being a storm and we were all miserable.
Yeah, I missed the storm out this time. But basically we
had a bear instead.
Yeah. I mean,
more bennies, please.
Well, actually, I'm going to keep your bennies for next week so that you don't have to. You've got so many bennies this week. It's not fair to reset them. Yeah, I think this is a really good setting. Actually, the whole idea that humans were doing their thing, and then these aliens come along and annihilated everything, and then just fucked off, and left the annihilation behind.
Yeah.
They need to die.
Yeah.
Question I have is: do I go get something to eat? Or do I go back to sleep?
For me, it will be off to bed.
Yeah, I think you should stay awake for a little while longer, get some food, and then go to work.
You mean I shouldn't be late to work? What?
Yeah, there's a thing about it. If you've been late for work all the time, they'll eventually sack you.
Good. To be honest, I feel this is gonna sound really terrible, but I feel like they literally would not dare.
It's good, but you don't want to try them. I mean, I know where I am; they would never sack me. But,
see, there you go.
But I don't work for a big firm. I work for a little firm.
You can still be sacked from a little firm for being late. I've seen, not personally, but I've seen it happen.
Oh yeah, of course, it can happen. Then I'll just become a criminal, and then that'd be just bad for everyone.
I honestly, I feel a little like bad because I'd always said if I ever got fired from Target, I'd become like a serial killer, and I kind of failed on that mission.
You did? Did you get fired from Target?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but did you get fired, or did you was it constructive dismissal on your part?
Wait, what? What does that mean?
You kind of made them fire you.
Oh no! They wrongfully terminated me. They just
they can't. Then we have to go and kill them. And next time in America, I'm going to get my machine gun and go and Uzi them.
Oh well, the two people who got me fired have already been fired, so they got.
Well, there you go. Then there you go. So they already. So you didn't fail. That was well good. Very well done.
Oh no! Like my state was like they just when I filed for unemployment, the Target was like, we're gonna fight it, we're gonna appeal it, so we don't have to pay unemployment. And they're like, you have 10 days to submit your evidence and stuff before the hearing. And once they got my evidence, they just canceled the hearing and said you won, because they're like, I was on vacation for 4 days, Super Bowl weekend, and they wrote me up for stuff that happened when I wasn't there. It's just silly.
Holy shit, that's mental.
Yeah, it's just silly. So if I was a more bitter person and didn't want to become a serial killer, I guess I could probably sue them. But
I think maybe you don't want to become a serial killer.
I don't know.
Because if you
much
did
work.
wanted to, you'd have done it by now.
How do you know?
You don't start being a serial killer when you're 60.
60. I'm not 60. Holy shit.
I know you're not 60, but you might as well be at the age you are. You're going to be 60 before you know it. And talking of 60, Guyton, Sam's going to be 17 this year.
Yeah, you said. He's off to
We're
college.
17.
Shit.
It's mental, isn't it? But no, I used to have to go in the middle of a raid, go and feed him in his cot.
Yeah.
I'm not old.
Vanilla wow for the win.
Yeah, baby. What, Sam? Sam just said, I'm independent now. Good, fuck off. Yeah.
You owe me rent.
All right. I'm off.
Good
We'll
night.
see you guys on Monday.
Yeah.
Have fun,
See you later.
everybody.
Good night. Have a good one.
Please sail, boy.
Holy cow, Batman. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Good night. If you want to play Savage Worlds, just tell me and I'll